Okay, welcome back. So we're going to be going up and down here a lot more from now on because we're going to be adding to our class and changing it around. So let's think about objects. Okay, objects. 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 And we're going to create objects from our class. Okay, and this is called instantiation. Instantation. Instantiation. It's really simple. So let's just create a variable, student underscore 1. This is our first student. And then we just go equals, capital student, kind of like a function. And then we give it some parameter or some attributes. Say James or Justy or, are there any other students? Marco, how about Marco? You pick a different one. Marco, and let's give him a grade point of, say, 98. Okay? So at this point, I'm going to run it just to make sure I haven't made any too many mistakes here. And it looks like I'm printing out my random ints here. I don't want that to distract me. So let me just go ahead and comment those out, control /. And let me run it again. It doesn't do anything, right? Come down here and do CLS, or CLEAR. Could do that. And then I'll run it again. It doesn't do anything, right? Because I haven't done anything. I've created a class definition, and I've created an instance of the class. All right, cool. But now I can say, hey, let's just say, let's try this. Go print out, and then format, and let's bring in student underscore 1, because that's our instance, dot name. That's how I get to that parameter, is a student. Okay, so I'm going into our instance and grabbing the name that I already gave it. And it comes back with Marco is a student. Okay, cool. And then now, let's do this. Let's run some methods like student, student, student 1. Again, this will come up automatically for you, I know. Oops, student 1 dot pick course. And I have to send it the environment, that the parentheses there. I have to go, okay, I'm running this method, like we always do, on that particular instance. And I'll run it, and sure enough, it says Marco is a student, and Marco is going to pick a course, because it goes up here and runs this method for this particular instance. Okay? Let's try the other one. Student underscore 1 dot read underscore book. So, and we have to send it to the environment, and I'll run it. And it goes, Marco is a student. Make sure you run it. Marco's going to pick a course, and Marco's going to read a book. Okay? That's pretty neat. So let's keep going here. Let's create another one. Like, how about student student underscore 2, and let's create another class, student, and this time call it, say, give it Paul. You can use a different one and just say some grade point average. How about 75? Okay? And let's do it again. Let's say student. You can see I could put this in a loop, right? Or I could generate this somehow, right? It's 3. And then student. I could just create these all day, right? And say maybe this should be like David, right? And his grade point average is like 89. Okay? And now, I'll run it just to make sure I haven't got any errors, and I don't. Okay. And I could run methods on these instances also. I don't need to right now. I just want to get to the theory that we've created a class, got an initialization, used self for the instance. Internally, we defined it inside the class, and then we've created instance of that class and ran methods. What the heck? Why not? student underscore 3. Let's just say read book. Read book. Okay, we could go on. I just want to give you an example. So it should say something like, who's student 3? David. David's reading a book. Yep, David is going to read a book. Okay? Now, we can actually change the attributes that we assign it. Okay, so here, let me write this down. We can change the parameters, PER, values, parameter values. For example, check this out. If I go student underscore 1 dot name, I can assign it a different name. I can go into that instance, and since it's defined up here, already part of the instance, I can write over it. Okay, so let's see. That won't print out anything different, but how about if I go student underscore 1 dot pick course, right? Which is the same one that the same method that I used up here in line 32. Now it should say Kevin. Kevin is going to pick a course. Let me run this. And so here it is. Kevin is going to pick a course. Before, when I created it with the word Marco, okay, now I've defined it. I've redefined it and overwritten that value directly. So you can do that. Okay. Okay, we'll come back and we'll add some methods to this just to make it a little bit more it's already pretty simple. So I'll see you in the next video.